Yo, sir!
Yo,
You down to go to gym tonight?
100% down to go gym
Yes,
with you, my loyal friend.
Yes. What? What? Sir, I hope you don't die, sir. I hope you don't die.
That's an Avro Lancaster, man. Made by Avro in 1940. That's crazy. He's flying over us.
Oh yeah, it's the Avro Lancaster, built in Canada. They were manufactured in Canada even though they were going through the Great Depression, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. The first one was built in September. It had two colossal Pocket Merlin engines. That's crazy, sir.
Yes, sir. I know there were 430 Lancasters they were built. 422 were bombers and 8 were long distance.
I wonder, how can we make a wing like that on SolidWorks?
Our iteration passed through various designs, but it can be simplified into 3. First, I did the most realistic design using the wing as a reference with the 2 main spars. It worked really well on the gravity test done in SolidWorks. It performed really well, but the skin unfortunately could not be joined with the internal structure with the ribs on the spars. To try to solve that problem, I tried an orthogonal approach, increasing a little bit the number of ribs. It worked. The skin was developed perfectly. It made the whole wing, but in terms of ANSYS couldn't load properly the model. So we discovered that it was because the ribs were very, very thin and ANSYS could not load them. So we made the ribs thicker and thicker till it worked. That meant making the ribs as thick as the spars, which is 10 centimeters thick, which is a lot. But finally we managed to make a functioning design with the wing that could be all implemented and tested on ANSYS Fluent.
ANSYS is a diabolical program.
Exactly, bro, exactly.
We done 3 different designs on SolidWorks.
And the first 2 didn't even work in ANSYS.
I wonder how the third one went. I hope it's good.
I hope as well, bro.
In the third attempt that had a solid model, we were able to mesh the geometry, even though it had an internal structure with different dimensions than the original Avro Lancaster wing. And for the simulation we used ANSYS structural, and we created a custom aluminum material for the wing with the requirements of the project. We also made the setup for the 2 different scenarios we were going to test. The first scenario was with just the gravity acting on the wing, and for the second scenario we added a distributed pressure along the wing surface.
But we put a lot of pressure on that wing, eh?
That's right, that wing can go through a lot.
Exactly. And you know we got the results for ANSYS as well?
No way you have results.
Yeah, bro.
You have the results?
You want to look at them?
Bro, I wish you showed me.
Okay, let's go look at them.
Alright.
It was time to check the results. We don't really expect the wing to behave as a real wing because it's very, very thick and its structure is very, very tough. So we came to the following results.
The maximum deformation in the first scenario, which was the static one, resulted in 6 millimeters of total deformation, while in the second scenario, for the maximum speed of the aircraft, it resulted in 14 millimeters. So of course our results are much lower than it would be in real life, but on the other hand, our wing is extraordinarily strong and it can support a very, very large load.
We actually did a very strong wing.
Yeah, and the results in ANSYS was so impressive.
Avro Lancaster is such a good plane. He's super good at throwing bombs. Like the one which is about to fall here.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Wait, what?